For those people who think Mormonism is wonderful, ask me. I get no help whatsoever. If I need money, forget it. If I need my rabbits moved around so I can get and cover them up with tin so they're not in the house, nobody will do it. We had a storm last year. My garage was down, my pine tree 50-foot pantry down, my barn's door is down. Does anybody put it up? Not one person has helped me. Not one. This guy, Mr. Combs, thinks that going to get my food, which is a little bit of trouble because you have to drive a bit to go get that's all he wants to do. And then he comes to my house because my chickens and my rabbits are on my porch. He's bitching about me. Nobody wants to come here because of your dirt. If I had the money, you could get a bus for $100. But it takes about $200 for somebody to tow it to my house. I hate it here. My dog right now is in the kitchen scratching at the oven because of the mice. The mice are so bad. My life as an angel hasn't been the best. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have Donald Trump for president. I can assure you that. That's the only good thing I've done in this world. I want to help people. I want to do for people. He promised me the vice presidency of the United States where I could help you people that need help. When I was in my 20s, my family hated me so much that I tried to kill myself. At 10 years old, I was doing this. 10. Because I was sexually abused from the time I was 7. And Vincent Brinkshooter, you're the reason why. Because you told him how to have sex. And that day he sexually abused me. And you blame me for it. You won't let me. I tried to talk about what happened to me. I'm blamed for it. My sister hates me because as a child I was a crier. You'll find the angels. I might be the only one, and there might be 7. Those of us on Earth are called starseeds. We're from the galaxies and everywhere in the world. Some in heaven, some from different galaxies. Starseeds. They come down here to try to fix things after the bomb dropped on our beautiful planet. And every single one of them are suicidal because they can't stand the way you people treat us. I don't get no money for blogging. But I want you to know what it's like. I'm supposed to be here for 1,000 years. I doubt if I can make it much more. The bishop we have is the worst bishop we've ever had. And I'm telling you, he thinks that God had a body. He never had a body. He's so shiny, like the sun, that you can't be around him. My soul is 1 billion years old. I spent many years in heaven. I also am before Abraham. I also have been on earth before. I was Sarah, Rebecca, and Leah. I was crucified at one time, so I must have been in Salem. I'm the kindest person you'd ever know, if you let me. I'm not invited to Thanksgiving and Christmas. I never have them. I've never been loved by my family, so what I have is the dogs and the rabbits and the chickens, but I do butcher them. So for food, there's something so beautiful I can't do it. No, that you don't know your next door neighbor, who they are. It might be an angel like me. God said I was getting married, so I picked a dress that looks like a seraphim. That was what I was. The top angel in heaven. I was I can't say it. I was loved so much by God. Even on this earth, He respected me. He said, there's a lady I saved for Trump. She will be Esther for him. She will say, pray, 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 Trump, pray. My house has always been a disaster because I can't stand seeing mice around my house, sleeping on a couch with mice. And then I've had bed bugs for the last 8 months. I don't have $2,000. Mr. Trump, I'm not a fairy that can take a wand and create things. I'm not. I have Bigfoot to keep me alive. That's it. The only beings in the world that love me is Bigfoot. The Mormon Church don't show me anything except for one person, and Combs is not you. Doris Smith has been nothing but kind to me. I was sick yesterday because I don't drink water. She made sure I had water. In order for me to be able to do the miracles I'm to do, I have to forgive every one of you on this earth and love the whole world, which I want to do. I love you no matter what you've done. I'm done with the sexual abuse in my family. I'm not the only one that's been sexually abused. My niece by her dad. I even tried to talk to, but you know, there's people that mow lawns for free. I know they're not from around here, but I keep putting messages in their blogs. My grass is taller than my house. Nobody mowed it this year. I tried to take my trash out in the snow, and then I got afraid to burn it. And now the trash bags disappeared, and the trash is all over. I want this house paid for. All I need is $600 to give to April and June. I've got the paperwork pretty well done, other than a notary. I got scammed $1,000 out of my bank account. The bank only noticed $500. And I don't know, because I don't get the work from the bank. the statements. Last night, I wanted to end my life. I can't stand to be yelled at. I said I wanted to butcher my rabbits. They're ready to... Well, can you understand why people don't want to come here? They don't have to come in my house to butcher my rabbits. They don't have to come in my house to butcher my roosters. I spent the summer trying to clean the porch off. When I got one of the trash cans so full that I couldn't dump it, it sat out in the yard for 3 months. And Doris is the only one that helped me. I got a trash can full of poop on the porch. I decided it was easier to put it on my trash cart. Like, the little floor cart. And I had this lady that's supposed to be helping me. All she wanted to do was make sure that I had insurance money, wanted me to fix the porch when the roof is gone on the porch. I bought tarp to put on there months ago. I bought a ladder so somebody can do it for, God said, help those that are widows and singles. The bishop says, I'll pay for the house payment, which the mortgage people say it's never been paid. And nobody's shown them that it's been paid. And if I lose, I don't care about losing this house, but I want a place to live. And if the Federal Reserve can pay for this house, then they can pay for a motorhome. Anybody out there that has a motorhome they'd be willing to give me? I live in Adrian, Illinois, next to the Mormon church from the 1800s. God told me I was going to be beautiful in 3 months. I've lost a lot of weight that He said spiritually and everything. I'm going to be beautiful. And I will be happy. I want away from here. And I'm being stuck because Satan won't let me move. He makes sure that my money is deleted so I don't have anything to give to April to June. I won't have money for food next month. I'll have to eat the rabbits and the chickens that I've canned. I need a Instapot with a stainless steel. That's how the only way I can can food, because the mice are in my oven. The mice are everywhere. I can't stand to live like this. And this Mr. Combs was like, do you blame them for not wanting to come and help you? Do you blame them? Why don't you live in the apartments you lived before? You know what? You missionaries, you're not allowed to help me for some reason. When I had apartments, I had these beautiful missionaries come talk to me. I had a little dog that was beautiful, and she died. And I can't have... The flies are bad, too. I can't give up my dogs in an apartment. I can only have one dog. I can't have my birds. Nothing. They won't probably allow me to figure out how to have my animals outdoors. It's big enough acreage that we could put but no, and I'm not allowed to go there anyway because Joe Straka hates me. I don't know. Every year when I lived there, I bought the vegetable plants for the gardens. I went around asking everybody what they wanted and made sure they got it, especially Joe Straka's little, the little tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, sometimes pear tomatoes, little tiny ones. I'm pretty sure he had them. Every time he asked for something, even my tablets, I let him use them, but you know what? He deleted everything of mine off of it. Both of them. I had 2 tablets, and he deleted everything off of both tablets. And he's so unconscious of what he does. Like, he thinks that he's really good at computers, and he's not. He bicycles around the town, and he almost got hit by a car by me, and he has gotten hit by other people, and he wants to blame the fact that he has seizures, and it's not. It has nothing to do with his seizures. It has a lot to do with his just running around with not even looking which way he's going. And he's mad at me, probably because I made fun of him for wanting to use a temperature gauge on a hot dog. You know, we don't have to. I mean, cooking the hot dogs, it's not necessary. People eat it. Eat hot dogs without cooking them. So, I'm not allowed to go to the mental health departments to even visit. And I wasn't going to go to the mental health for help, but I don't have any friends. As a little girl, I was told I couldn't have the friends I wanted because their family members were sinners. My aunt was stuck on the word sin. I'm telling you, there is no sin. We treat in heaven, it's already been planned. If you're in heaven and you're coming here, before you know you're coming here, you see somebody you like, you might say, I want you to marry me, or maybe we're going to get divorced, or I want to kill you. You know, it's already planned that you're going to kill that person. And they know that if they get killed, they're coming back to the earth, or to heaven. Sorry. So Mormonism isn't in Nauvoo on the 3rd Ward. They're hateful people. There's a guy named Brother. Well, he has the same name as some city in Missouri. Goes around, tells everybody not to help me. Sorry. Oh, it starts with an M. But anyway, probably not supposed to talk about people's names, but he's president of something in the church, and he come into my house, and I told everybody, when you come to my house, you don't look at my dogs, don't talk to my dogs, don't touch my dogs. And my dog was kind of barking, and he started shaking his feet and his hands at him, and she started biting. Well, I didn't do anything. I said, yes, you did. I saw you shaking your hands and your feet at her. Oh. Everybody says, when I need help, go ask Mr. So-and-so. Moberly. Matt, go ask Mr. Moberly. He hates me. He goes around and tells people not to help me. So, even the missionaries won't help me. They used to bring my food in for me, for my animal food. When I first joined the Mormon church, I was tickled to death. I was in the 1st Ward. I sang in the choir, and when they baptized me, and then when they confirmed me, the guy that confirmed me said, we didn't know that they was having the Easter party, the Easter, church visit thing, that you must be important to God. And I want him to know I am important to God. I was a seraphim in heaven, top angel. Everybody would talk to me, look up to me. Of course, I'm a shrimp now, but then I think I was like 20 foot tall. They look up to me and ask me questions and talk to me, and never knew there was such hate in the world. And I forgive those who hate me. I forgive those who murder. I forgive those who lie, do everything they can to hurt people's lives, push people to murder, push people to suicide. Those who are listening to me, know that your neighbor has needs. Go to their door and knock and say, "What can I do for you?" If you see that they have trash in the yard and it needs cleaned up, ask if you can clean it up. Little things like that can make people happy. Somebody gave me $200. Oh my God. After the storm, $220, because they gave me $20 to eat at the Dairy Queen, and $200 I needed for gas in my car. And that's another problem. My car has been broken and it's been in the shop for 3 months and he hasn't even worked on it yet. I'm think that he's afraid to work on a Toyota. People don't know how to, and they can't just start working on them. But I don't have the money to fix it. I don't have the money for anything. I want that. Get my porch clean. About $300 to $500 would cost for a little bus that has no motor, has no seats. Put in my yard. Put the chickens there. I hate going out in the winter to feed them, but I'll do it. See, my backyard used to be my chicken house. There's a chicken house back there, but my fencing is gone. Everything's gone, and even then, when I had that there, the weasels killed my chickens, my ducks, my turkeys, my geese. I miss them. They're funny. So I enjoy their little antics. I got on YouTube just because I'm so mad. I'm an angel in heaven should be. Not only that, I was supposed to be the Vice President of the United States. And Trump has not given me $1. I've told him how poor I am and how I need, and he acts like I can just make up money. I can put it on a copy machine. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You can't make ends meet. Someday, you know what? I'll be making really good money right before the new earth gets here. Yeah, and then we don't need money. That's the way my life goes. I don't know why God does it that way for me. So, my rooster is crowing in the background. I was getting pretty mad at my dog trying to get the mice out of the oven. They've tore the insulation out of the oven. And just disgusting. My clothes, I don't know what I'm wearing. I think they're okay. But I find clothes that have been chewed on, pooped on. I have a lot of clothes pooped on by mice. What am I supposed to do? I don't have a washer and dryer. It costs me $20 to $40 to do laundry. Laundry that I could use for food. And I think maybe I shouldn't be complaining. Because look at the mountains in Tennessee. 10,000 people dead. 600 people missing. Landslides killed a mom and her child. Newborn child. Is our government doing anything? Mr. Trump? They need side-by-sides. They need dogs that can find dead people. They need food, water. There's radiation in the ground. People are getting sick. Trump, listen to the person that made you president of the United States. You will never tell anybody that I was the reason why you kept going. They admire you because, oh, Trump just kept going. How can he do it? How can he do it? But you won't say Donald Pites or Mitzi or my angel named Mariah. You won't say nothing about it. You won't even give me $1. Well, my phone is dying. I have to let you go. Now this, I think I have some kind of medical problem because I shouldn't have. I had a beautiful neck at one time, and I have walnuts in my throat, and I drool, and my face is swollen on this side. I would look forward to being that beautiful person I used to be, and I thought I was ugly then. Now I know I'm ugly. My teeth are falling out. Because I have high blood pressure and doctors won't work on me. So the only way to do that is get about $10,000, Trump, to get my teeth fixed in Tijuana. You don't care about me. You care about what I've done for you. Selfish. You give people that dying more money than you will me. And I have asked Laura to help me with a car, pay my house off. They have plenty of money to do that. A car around here is about $30,000. My house is $60,000. When I get the house paid for, I want it burnt down. Have a good evening, good day, or whatever you're going to do today. Do the best you can at working. Do the best. Don't. When I worked, oh, you're working too hard, then we're not going to have work. We're not going to have work if the product don't get to the people. And then they AI us and lose our money, lose our work jobs. I wasn't allowed to go to school because I loved dirty animals. Dirty animals, the only thing that loved me. And the Mormon church destroying me. It's not a real church. It's not a true church. Inky and Enlow was the ones talking to Joseph Smith. And I'll tell you what's funny. There was no sin about the Noah's Ark. It was about the people that created, the beings that created mankind. The original guy was upset because man made too much made too much noises having sex. Destroyed the whole earth. The fact man was too noisy having sex. That's one that you can think of. Have a good night. Goodbye. Love you.